Hello.
Hello.
How's everyone doing?
Amazing.
Welcome. Not you.
What?
The,
What?
the viewers.
No matter.
Everyone,
We
I'm
are the
viewing. I'm
viewers.
viewing.
Is anyone here?
We got
Yeah, we got
Lena.
Lena.
We got Sheems 1316.
Got Sloosh. That's me, bud.
Hi.
We got the Hexagon TTRPG.
Welcome.
Oh,
Wow.
here. We have to greet them. Hello, Internet, and welcome to The Hexagon, a tabletop role-playing games. I'm your Dungeon Master for tonight. Once again, holy cow, why is he still here, they say? Brent Rogers. And tonight we'll be playing The Slayers, or Stories of the Slayers, it is colloquially called, perhaps whispered behind doors, and amongst friends at home, because I'm sure you're all friends with your parents / loved ones. But with me today, I have my lovely players. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Perfect. And then we're going to go one by one. Please name your characters. CJ.
Yes. I'm playing Gene Jr., aka JJ. I am a kind of gold, dirtyish, lizard-skinned lizard folk. I stalk in the shadows, and perhaps I make pies in my spare time. I'm cloaked in pigskin and recently poisoned.
Peter.
I'm playing Kid Yellums, mate. I always forget my last name, mate. He's a real crusty goblin with a squished face. And bit of a warlock, looking to make some copper. None of that gold shit. And yeah.
I told you better than that, kid. Come on.
I'll never learn.
Simon.
Hi, I'm playing Edgar Algernon. He's a big hippo boy, and he's just looking to make some coin for his mammy.
And we have another playing with us today instead of Bernie for the day, but we're going to introduce them later when they actually come into the story. What is the story, you might ask? Well, this is a low fantasy world where a long rest takes 7 days and a short rest takes but a night's sleep. And the world is governed by something called the world system. And in this grand, adventurous, low magic kind of setting, you can see other people's stats. You can ask them to show their stats. Their classes. It's a little bit meta. And the world system is what governs the laws of this universe. Last time, our adventuring party, who are licensed by the Adventuring Guild in this world, were at Hog's Harvest, which was an inn/tavern in a small place, a town called Son-Tilev. Son-Tilev is known for having the hogs attack every year around harvest time and try to devour their crops. And there are myths surrounding if the hogs are left to rampage through the land, it can summon the Hog King. And so generally, adventurers are contracted to take care of these hogs before it becomes a threat. Now, our adventuring party, the Slayers, did take care of the threat. And so they were, can I say, handsomely rewarded with 5 gold pieces each. That's only 10 nights at an inn with food for everybody. But still, something. But for killing 30 to 50 feral hogs, perhaps there could be a better quest out there for our gang. And they may have gotten a clue on one. An elven village is offering a 30 gold piece each bounty on some witch who seems to be stirring up trouble 2 days away at a town at the base of the Manly Mountain, a mountain, according to the tavern keeper, that looks a bit like a penis, or to some others that looks like someone sat upon a throne. And so our gang ventured forth to make some money. And as they did, well, they found a bunch of snakes, poisonous snakes, in the forest where all the villagers were, which was quite odd. And then a woman selling antidotes next to a statue. Well, it turns out there were a couple of gargoyles swindling passersby, and they were killed for their efforts. And here we find ourselves amidst it's the evening, the sun is going down. There's two dead gargoyles here, crumbled. One was like made of like jade stone, the other rock, just dust and rubble now. 5 antidotes spilled from the basket onto the floor. What are you all doing as you stand around and taking a look at your wonderful handiwork?
I'd like to check their cart for any other wares that they might be selling.
Absolutely. So you begin to rummage through and take a look through the rubble on the gray gargoyle. I'm going to say that immediately you start, kicking stones around, don't really find anything. On the jade gargoyle, as you pick through, you will find a pendant.
Pendant? What does it look like?
Circular. It seems that it's a locket. And it has kind of a clasp to it.
I'll just pocket it for now.
Perfect. You surreptitiously pocket this. The rest of you, I believe, Kid, you were picking up antidotes immediately from the floor. You're kind of grabbing everything.
Yeah, I'll pocket the antidotes and I'll look over at JJ.
I'll go, was there any copper over there?
No, just some jewelry.
Oh, you can have it.
Thank you.
You guys think this green stone is worth anything? It's not regular stone, right?
It's not likely.
Let me take a look.
I've never seen it before.
Can't tell. Can
Are you
I?
supposed to taste it? Aaron tastes like anything. It
Tastes like
doesn't really
stone.
taste like anything.
It's just some green. Well, if you're questioning if it's worth anything, maybe a particular buyer might question the same thing. Might as well take a few. Perhaps we can sell it to some fool.
I'll look for like some shinier pieces, I guess.
Sure. You take a look at the gargoyle corpse. Grab. Are you looking for like a bulky piece or like a thin piece? Like there's a bunch of like different.
No, it's like sizable like things that you can fit like a few in your hand, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like
so you pick
marble
up like
size.
a handful of like greenish rocks.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, you mark
don't
that
know.
down in your inventory. Handful of green rocks.
I was gonna say a handful of jade, but
I guess it is jade. It is
is
a
it jade
handful
or
of
jade colored?
It's jade.
Oh,
Gargoyles are made of stone, and this one was a jade gargoyle. So
I got a pocket pot.
Oi, JJ,
Yes.
Edgar. You two, you doing all right? You need more of these antidotes?
How do I feel?
I think one's okay.
I think we're both a second away from death at a certain point. Or maybe 2 seconds, 3 seconds.
Well, you're still looking a little pale.
I just haven't shed my skin yet.
How often do you do that?
Once every 4 fortnights.
Oh,
Fortnite.
Yes.
is that the suit that the kid was trying to sell before? I seem to remember like a week ago he was trying to sell a suit. Was that you?
I wasn't trying, mate. I sold it.
Oh yeah, you got a free copy for it. I
Absolutely.
remember.
JJ, you feel the locket start to jiggle in your pocket.
Jiggle. What a word. Well, if it's jiggling, I'll take it out.
And you see a little bit of light escaping from where it's closed.
Boys,
Do you
you
open
seen
it?
this? I like cup it so there's like a little bit of shadow, so it could like maybe really tell that there's light coming out of it. But I don't open it yet. I just show it to
Is
them.
that supposed to be doing that?
I
There
don't
is
know.
indeed.
Should I open
Well,
it?
Do we
Roger sees this and just goes, "Oh, hey there, bud. We should just open it." And he just opens
Goes
it
and opens it.
and,
No.
and he gets sucked in. Roger Murphy goes into the amulet, or the locket, I should say, and it closes.
Can I open it again?
It does not open.
Get him out. Get him out.
Can't be helped. I pocketed.
Oh,
Yeah. I think
tried really hard,
everybody
bro.
roll me a perception check.
Just like that, you gotta put it in your pocket.
I
yeah.
tried to
Well,
open
why don't you
it.
try harder, man? Come on.
What more do you want me to do?
Yeah, that's a 14.
That's a 17.
Kid, do you get any better?
I got a 14.
Okay, so in the 14s, you guys see that there was something inside the locket when it was open, and JJ, it being in your hand, you noticed two pictures, each of a smiling gargoyle, right before the locket closed.
A smiling gargoyle. Must be their mother or something. Smiling
Like
gargoyle.
one green, one gray. I think with a 17, you would have noticed.
That's cute. Why did it suck up Roger?
Maybe it's their trap.
Peculiar.
It's quite convenient, actually. He was kind of not all there since we, defeated the gargoyles.
Yes.
Well, maybe that's where she kept, like the statue. Must be hard to move a statue like that around.
But why can't I open it? Hey, give me one of those stones. I just start
One of
smashing
these?
it.
You start smashing it. I think you make like some small scratches on it, but it seems sturdier than it lets on. And the rock will like break a little
I can
bit.
shoot it if you want.
Well, he's in there. I don't know if we want to possibly shoot him.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I'll get the witch to open it before we kill her.
Do we want to ask her things? I mean, I feel like we're gonna have to pay or something if we do.
We'll tell
Hey.
her the prize is inside of the pendant, and she must get it out if she's a good witch. And then, Roger will pop out.
He's quite a prize.
He is. Now that he's not here.
Worth a few copper pieces, that one.
Yes.
So
As you
I
guys,
guess we have to go this way. I look down the way that we were going.
so as you say this, it's getting dark. The road is dark. You know that there's another day of travel. Walking ahead of you. What are you guys doing at night?
I got my little tent and sleeping bag. Is there a little clearing off the side of the road?
Is there room for
No
more
clearing?
than one?
Oh, it's fairly clear.
So just go off onto the side of the road, set up.
I don't have a tent.
I'm quite comfy here.
What do we usually do
Looks
as
like
the
a nice spot.
Slayers?
What do you guys usually do?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that you usually stop at an inn or something.
Didn't we usually do?
That's why you guys are out of money.
Oh shit!
There's no inn.
Where's the
You're like,
inn?
screw the camping list. As you sit out here, Edgar, you start to set up your little tent. The other two, I don't know if you have tents in your inventory. Essentially, the bugs start to come out. It starts to be a not so pleasant experience.
Damn it.
Are there trees around? I see the
There's
picture
trees.
here has trees. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna find like a dimly lit area, and I'm just gonna like huddle down in my trench coat, and then I'm just gonna just disappear. So if I'm in dim light and I don't move, I become invisible.
Sure, you become invisible, and the bugs can't find you. It is getting a little bit cold, but you're in your trench coat.
I'm good. I'm good.
He does this every night. Where does he go?
I don't. Maybe he goes wherever. Oh,
You can hear him.
I heard him.
Does he become a tree?
Perhaps.
Oh, I'm a tree.
I
And
knew a
I've got
man
wares
once
to
who
sell.
turned into a tree. It's quite the story.
He's got a lot of tricks.
Does anybody want any acorns?
Where are you?
You got acorns? Yes,
I'm
please.
right over here.
No, it's fine, kid.
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna break out the meal that I had bought from Tabitha, the
Absolutely,
innkeep.
you guys have some rations, some hard bread and cheese, a little bit of meat, boar meat, feral hog meat, I should say. It's a little bit cold. Are you guys doing watches?
Yes, we
JJ, are you just shivering in a corner?
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation and warm up a cubic foot of. Oh, it has to be non-living material. I guess my pig skin. Part of my pig skin outfit. Like
Yeah, so you warm it up, but eventually, as you start to fall asleep, you
and
stop
then yeah,
casting
it's cold.
the spell.
To do it again. No.
But yeah, absolutely. So you guys just all kind of go to sleep.
I mean, I would have taken a watch, but
You're the only one watching, so
that's
up
okay.
to you.
My kid's always watching, unless he's sleeping.
Never sleeps.
So Edgar, you kind of take the first watch. These two are sleeping soundly. Your watch kind of comes to an end at some point in the evening.
All right, I'm gonna go wake up JJ and go and poke him with my toe. Hey,
What?
hey,
What?
gotta keep an eye out in case anyone tries to take our stuff.
Usually, we just make Roger do it. All
Well,
right.
yeah, but he's not here, so we have to pick up his slack.
Yes. All right. Go to sleep, Edgar. And maybe I'll cast it on your whatever you're wearing. I'll keep you warm. The cold will keep me awake for a bit.
Thanks. And I'm gonna go sleep.
You take your watch. I'm not going to ask for any checks, really. The woods are kind of quiet because there's no poisonous snakes around here. And I think as you sit there, you kind of ponder like how people could have been duped by the gargoyle duo. Maybe in the distance you hear like a wolf, and then they're like the chatter, and then they moves further off.
I can't wake up kid because I don't know where he is. Edgar. I just wake up Edgar again.
Wow.
Edgar, where's kid?
He became that tree.
Can I have some of those
Go
stones?
punch the tree.
Oh, right. Actually, good idea. And I take out. I have a crowbar. I don't know if I should have it in the fiction of the game we're playing.
That's fine.
I just start chipping away at the tree, making little pieces of wood fly everywhere.
What's all that racket?
There you are.
What is it?
Grab you.
Is it morning already?
Yes. Well, no. You have to watch for things in the night.
Oh, I'm good at watching things in the night.
Yes, but don't fall asleep.
All right, I won't.
Not like last time. One of your eyes is already closed, so you're already halfway there.
All right, you gotta sleep.
All right.
Get some rest.
And I watch. I go back invisible though.
So you keep watch. The sun eventually rises. The morning comes. You guys have had your first short rest, so you can feel free to use a number of hit dice. You can recover hit dice by resting at an inn.
So I'm going to use 2 hit dice because I took a few hits the last fight.
Just use
Yep. Any short rest abilities can come back. So I believe our warlock has some of those. Our martial might have some of those.
Yeah.
The long rest abilities will not.
So that's 9 plus 8 plus 4. Cool.
Nice.
12, 21.
Whoops.
All right. Have we all marked our appropriate marks?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Beautiful. The day starts slow. It's fall. The leaves are still beautiful out. I think that it's the harvest, and so some leaves have already fallen. You see some more, like the wind blows and more starting to fall down the path. I'm just realizing now that I totally the green forest in front of everyone.
Seasons change quick in this world. What can you say?
Incredibly quick.
The drop of a hat, actually.
What is going on? Ah!
Such a small forest.
It was so small. It was too small. It was bothering
It's
me.
like we're looking at it through a window.
There you go. A beautiful autumn forest is before you.
Wow.
As you make your way down this well-trod path,
It's like I can see it right before me.
I think that you'll come to the first fork in the road. And to one side, it says Albania, and the other side is unmarked.
We never got the name of that city, did we?
It was following the unmarked path, is what I remember.
All right. Let's go into the unknown. I'm going to go off towards the right.
You first.
Edgar leads the way. You guys follow. You walk down this path most of the day. No kind of other ways off. Just these fields and like these copses of trees that every once in a while will pop up, and they're kind of like small and thick.
Like me.
And anybody who wishes to can roll me an insight check.
Why not?
Decently insightful.
I'll do one
To
of
my
them.
action.
Sure.
15.
Oh, there goes the
7.
4.
Did nobody beat a 16?
No, I got a 15 only.
A 15.
On the way.
I think on a 15, though, you will get a sense that these copses of trees are cover for something. Like they could be used as cover if you need it. Like they're dense enough that something could hide in it. And maybe you feel that maybe something is hiding there right now.
Yeah. You know what, guys? Those trees, if we were in a fight, I would go behind those trees, and it'd be a perfect spot for me to shoot from.
Yes, that's what I.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree.
Good thing we're not in a
Definitely.
So we're
fight.
all going to be fighting in the. Well, excellent.
Wait. Why don't we go check it out? Huh? Might be good. Maybe we could jump somebody on the route.
Yes.
You know, look around. There's nobody else in the route.
The wind blows.
Well, maybe a squirrel or something. I don't know.
Oh, you want a little lunch? You trying to find some snacks?
Your best scroll just like looks at you like fucking runs.
Try and throw a dagger.
Wait, dinner.
Roll a hit.
Yeah. Dagger.
Is that a 12 or a 2? Oh, it's a 9.
DC was 8. You hit the squirrel.
Yeah!
Yes.
Damage.
It's a
Got
scroll.
ourselves
Got it.
dinner, boys.
Yeah, no, I
You got
know.
1 HP. You get your squirrel, and you guys can continue kind of on your way as you go. And I think as the day starts to close, you see the town before you, and it's almost like these plains and like the trees close in for a second as you go towards, there's like another fork in the road. You go towards that unmarked path, and all of a sudden in front of you, the mountain looms up, and it was not visible from a distance before. It kind of just was, it feels almost like you've walked and the earth has turned all of a sudden to expose these mountains. And there's the village.
That was not there before. Wait, did you guys do that? I know you use magics and stuff.
Strange.
Well, you saw it too. I thought it was just a short person thing.
No, I mean, no, I'm gonna grab you by the scruff and I'm gonna pull you up. See? Look.
He does that. Roll me an Arcana check.
Both of us?
Oh, just you.
Oh, just me. Oh, sorry. I was just sitting here. I have a -1 to that too. Oh my god, 9. Again.
With a 9, I think you get the sense of like, is this an optical illusion or is this magic?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's a magnetic field.
What's that?
What?
You know, I don't know how that just came out of my mouth, actually. Don't quote me on that one. Sometimes the words just come out of me.
Magnets, how do they work?
All right, I'll put them down.
And I think as you guys approach,
Let's go
and you
find an
walk
inn.
towards this town, this town at the base of the Manly Mountain. And as you get towards the town, the optical illusion of the mountains looms even more kind of grandly over you. And the town now appears to be at the base of the mountain. And as you look up at them, you see what everyone is talking about. There are 5 mountains and 1 mountain nestled kind of like within all 5.
Really does look like a dick.
And that the one that is nestled in the middle is rounded as opposed to pointy like the other mountains. It is a bit odd. At the entrance to the town
Yes.
stands a woman. But this woman is recognized by Kid. Shy, will you please name and describe your character as you turn around to see these 3 people walking towards you, a goblin, a lizard folk, and a gif. I was going to say hippogriff, and that was wrong.
I mean, half of it was right.
Hippogriff.
So my character's name is Nydia Hudazabs. She is a dwarf. What description am I doing? Class and stuff, or just like
What you look like?
You can give your class if you want. If it's apparent, if you just want people to find out otherwise, then
okay, I just want to make sure. She is a dwarf, a hill dwarf. She's shorter, as you see in the picture, red hair and like darker eyes. She has like tattoos on her face. She's got this warhammer strapped to her back and hand axes on her sides. She is everything she's wearing is like of darker color, like dark grays, blacks. The things that you can see that are like accented or designed are normally some sort of like deep purple, that you barely tell that it's not a black. It's like that deep of a purple. And you can see that there's like ornate design on the warhammer handle, and if you were to see, since it's strapped to her back, you can see that the hammer head also has those designs, and it's like symbols of holiness, that if you recognize holy things you would understand that. She also has some javelins chilling back there as well that are just like shoved in, I guess, between the warhammer and her back. Yeah.
can you describe your holy symbol at all, or is that something that you want me to say?
Do you want to describe it?
Yes, it's a woman's face, half black and half white.
So, yes, that is the holy symbol that would be present on it, and yeah, that's my character.
Yeah, so I guess like the face is there, framed by some like longer locks of hair, maybe like a small circlet, but a clear division separating the face on wherever the holy symbol is represented. One side always of a darker metal, one side always of a more polished and lighter metal. And whatever it's set in, these both of them stand out and apart. And I think, I mean, any of you could roll me a history check to know what this is. But Kid, in particular, you remember this person because this is the very symbol that is engraved on the smooshed part of your face, perhaps under whatever hood or thing that you have on top of it.
I stop.
Ninja!
I point.
You need her? What?
Do we need her to get into town?
Oh, excellent.
Well, that's Ninja. Ninja!
And I like rush over.
Look at that.
She just turns around. She's like, "What?" And she's like,
Oi! Ninja!
"What, kid? What?
What are you doing here?
What is hunting?"
Oh, you better not be after the same prey as me.
You really want to
You've
fight right
heard
now?
a rumor. You've heard a rumor of a witch here.
Is that going to be the most pertinent rumor, or most prevalent rumor?
Well, I think as Kid comes forward accusing you, what's the history rolls on the other two?
12.
Oh, we throw a history roll? Oops.
Just to recognize the symbol.
Not bad. Oh, -1, 15.
15. So on a 12, you know that's a holy symbol of one of the many, many gods that are in this universe. And there are as many gods as there are stars in the sky. And they kind of reach down and intervene in mortals' lives using the world system. On a 15, you know which god this is. This is the goddess Hel. And so what you know of the goddess Hel is that she is a goddess of life and death. And in this moment, I think, as Kid runs forward, kind of accusingly pointing at Nydia, there are 3 villagers in the background whispering things to each other. And very Scott Pilgrim style. And so these like 3 men whispering in the background, and I've heard rumors of this one. She comes to our town now. That one that's been at the entrance. There's a chance that she gives into ale, that she's kind of quite pliant when she gets a little bit drunk. One of them goes, I don't know about that. The only rumor I heard about her, you see that symbol. Well, I heard that she had given someone a bag of devouring in the name of her goddess, and that it had killed them, and that it had impressed her even. It's so good. And the last one goes, oh, well, it's better than what I heard. I heard she has sex with dead people. The other 2 go, what the fuck?
And to add on to that, a hot sauce level 5 has just been redeemed.
What? By who?
By Officer Indigo. Sure.
The sheriff himself.
After that juicy last rumor, it's so
Yes,
spice.
sir.
And so
Kinda
as these
spicing
villagers
things up right here.
scurry away, Kid stands before you, Nydia. You're here because you heard there was a witch here, and therefore money to be made on some sort of a bounty. But I will also say that the Adventuring Guild has asked that you join an adventuring party. And if you don't, they're going to revoke your license because, and the rest of you don't know this, the bag of devouring thing was true. And essentially, if you don't, join a party and have people kind of like vet you, they're going to kick you out of the guild. You don't need to tell anyone that. Okay. But you do need to join a party and essentially get people to like sign off. So you know this, and now you are face to face with these three. Roleplay.
We're getting into a fight. I can go for my gun, take it out.
You're here for the big prize. I'm here for the big prize. We can work together. It'll be fine. Listen, we got through it once together.
Wait.
No.
No. That's my prize, okay? I'm gonna get all
yours and your little squad over here. You need some help. Obviously, I can help you.
What makes you think we need help?
She gestures at his head.
Nothing wrong with my head.
Oh, he's quite good at bonking.
Oh, you're the one who did.
Is that? I'm gonna like take his head and like look at the mark and like, may I? I'm gonna like
come on.
Try to like push your like warhammer like onto the mark.
Chipotle? Oh,
Cajun. Yeah, she'll like very proudly like heft her warhammer. Oh my god.
That Cajun.
And she's gonna heft the warhammer. Yeah, look at just take and she's gonna like very
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Immediate.
Oh no.
Delicious.
Are you good?
Yes.
I'm more red all of a sudden. Woo, that's that Cajun spice.
Wee!
Y'all welcome to my world. All right. I just came back from the bayou, everybody.
Yeah, no, it's true. Look, the mark fits. I'm just like putting the warhammer like.
I get PTSD and I just like crumple to the floor.
Oh, look what you did.
That nightmarish moment. Can you both tell me what happened for Kid to have been sledgehammered to the head?
Do you have any preference on that or?
Well, actually, I don't remember a thing.
Oh god.
Why would you have smacked him in the head?
Honestly, I think it would have been an
Insult?
no, a complete accident. Like, you know what? Let's go. Ready? You don't remember because you got in the way. Listen, okay? You should remember at least this. And she's still hefting, like waving her warhammer around. Remember, she's like short as fuck. I don't know how short she is, but she's a dwarf, right? She's just like waving this giant. Yeah, exactly like that. It's like it's just right. And she's like, this is precious for my goddess. And when I get a kill, I have to make sure it's labeled for her. It has to be sent down to where she needs. So I was getting ready, and she's like getting into stance to do her like really big, like heavy smack. And tries to like start the motion to do so, and he just jumped in the way because he wanted to loot the body. You loot the body after I brand it, okay? Because it needs to be sent down to hell as quick as possible. He just got all greedy.
Yeah, well, that does sound like me, all right. Yeah, I probably wanted something to sell. Yeah, but you didn't do me in. I'm still alive and kicking.
Yeah.
Probably saw some copper.
Where?
As you look around for a moment, an elderly elf with sideburns coming down into a beard, coming down, and as they hobble forward, the cane goes, "Oh, are you all the adventurers that have come to our village here at the Manly Mountain to take care of our problem that we've sent to the Adventuring Guild along with our young man who was supposed to give the..." Oh, what was that what I was saying?
Oi.
You were saying? You forgot what you were going to say.
Are you all the bunch of adventurers who were given a task by the Adventuring Guild from
Yes.
which who was sent
Yes.
young
Yes.
man from this village, the base of the Manly Mountain, who had orders from me.
Yes.
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 He didn't.
There's a
like
reward.
food.
50 gold each. Yes.
A lot of gold.
That could be right.
And we just need to talk to the witch.
There was a sword promised
No,
us.
no, you need to kill her.
We just.
There's also 4 of us now. You got to account that there's 4 of us.
Wait,
So
we're
maybe 50 gold pieces each.
bringing
is too
her
much.
in too?
There were 4 of us before. But
Oh, the
Roger kinda
details will
disappeared.
come. The details will come, but we must come to my residence. I will give you tea, and that will help me wake up, be more
We were
lucid.
told there was also a sword.
Yes.
Oh, I wish poor Gillis was here. He would be so helpful in this moment.
Is
He
that
could
the boy
join you with
said?
his sword, the singing sword.
No, that's
Sword of
the
his
sword that
family.
we're promised.
Sword of his line. Yes, I'm sure he promised that he would help. Come with me.
I guess we're
Starts
going to see
walking.
Gillis. Do you need help? I can.
I
can
do
help.
need help. I need this witch taken care of. But I can
meant-
only give you the details. And once we sit down for tea, it's a tradition of the elves.
Yeah, but I meant getting to your house because like every step of yours is like a quarter of mine.
Have some patience, young lad.
We'll give him a head start.
And he's gonna walk right next to this old lady. Clearly they're gonna be matching steps. So,
I'm a man.
oh man,
You can't misgender here. Come on.
I have a beard. And I'm an elf. We don't usually grow facial hair.
Yeah, no, but she has a beard too a little bit. You see a little scruff.
it's just her hair in front of her face. She fixes it.
Amazing. You guys make your way over to this old elf's house. Everything neat and orderly inside. You come to kind of like the kitchen. What do I do here? And he kind of like scrabbles about and makes a bit of a mess. And you see him like putting on tea, and he seems to like put too many leaves in the tea kettle. And brings over this like lukewarm tea and serves it to everybody. And if anybody tastes it, it's quite bitter. And he sits down, puts his cane over his lap, and goes, "Well, I have here," and he takes out a piece of paper, that it's 30 gold pieces each, and there's no mention of any magical sword. I was testing you, and you've all failed.
You weren't
Do you
there.
not want us
We
to take care of the
haggled.
witch?
You've never heard of haggling before.
Well, you can haggle with me, and I'm not giving you a penny extra.
But at least we need the sword.
Well, that's not my sword, so you can talk to Gillis when he comes back. If he promised you a sword, then I'll let him.
Gillis. Was the guy's
you.
Right,
name Gillis?
it's true. He was showing us the sword at the inn.
He fooled me.
I'm not showing you any sword. I'm showing you money.
Not you.
Well, if we don't have the guarantee of the sword, perhaps you can throw in a few more gold.
I'll throw in 2 more gold.
Each.
Wait.
No,
There's
no.
5 of
Don't
us
you
now.
dare say
There's 5 of
copper,
us.
Kid,
So
I
just... Well, actually, can we have some copper pieces instead?
Absolutely.
No.
No.
Deal.
Don't listen to it.
It's not
Slap
the
his
greatest day
hand
of my
away.
life.
So then he looks over to, I think Nydia, you're like maybe like sitting like just to the side of everyone a little bit. He's like, "Are you with them? Are you part of this party?"
And very interesting. Yes, yes, I am.
The audacity.
I
of this.
guess she's in.
Oh,
the party
wonderful!
now?
And he takes out a pen. What is the name of this party? Who is taking this quest?
We're the Slayers.
Perfect. The Slayers.
+1.
Nydia Slayers, write that down.
Mm.
N-I.
No.
Yes,
No.
Slayers.
It's
Stop
that's
listening
no,
to
no,
what everyone's
all right.
saying.
Well, look, the Slayers, the Slayers. So, Nydia, I have some extra news for you that you have to be careful of.
Okay.
This witch who lives in the woods over by the mountain. If we're the village at the foot of the mountain, she's at the toe. It's very, it's right there. She bewitches women's. All of them do her bidding immediately, unquestioningly, defying their husbands and their town and their traditions. And she brings them off into the woods. Some of them never to be seen again. Some of them do come back, but they come back changed, warped by this witch.
Warped in
Be
what way?
careful. What?
How are they warped?
Unrecognizable. Wearing different clothes, acting strangely, saying the strangest things.
Like what?
And they'll stop cleaning. They won't cook anymore. My own wife is gone. Now I make the tea. And I do all the cleaning here. And I had to hire a gnome.
Gnomes do that?
This one does. You see like a little small gnome. Woohoo! It comes out. He's a garden gnome. Animated by
gnomes are
some
good.
wizard.
They're useful. Dead useful.
Yes, he has a slot and I have to stick a coin in every day.
I don't think that's what the slot.
You have
Never
to-
mind.
I see.
So after Minnie listens to all this, she's gonna be like, "That may be a problem for others, but for me," and she's gonna stand straight. She's like, "There's only one woman for me, and nothing will stop that." And she's just, projecting her confidence, I guess, or her determination.
And your
We
voice.
are
Don't
right
have to
here.
yell.
Roll me a persuasion, unless you want to make it a performance.
Either a -2. 2.
You got a 2?
I got a 2. Yeah.
And he frowns at you. I hope that woman's not the witch. You're not in league with her, are you? Is she in
No.
league with the witch?
No,
Yeah.
I need to kill the witch.
No, mate.
Yes,
Where's the
Gift
witch?
Slayer. You seem the most capable of the bunch. Large, strong,
What?
like you could hit something. Hit the witch.
Where's the witch? I'll go hit her if where she
He
is.
doesn't even know you're talking to him, and you're calling him the leader of our group.
Who
Kid,
said he wasn't the leader?
I'm saying he's not.
Well,
Are
I'm
you
not
the leader?
Yes.
Yes, he said yes. I'm the leader. So where's the witch?
Well, once you figure it out, get back to me. But if you take a left once you leave my house and go down the path and then follow the stairs up the hill into the mountain, you'll see a small bamboo forest. Go through that, and her hut is in there, puffing up strange smokes with strange smells.
Now he speaks fast when he's giving directions. Can you repeat that again, please?
He draws you like a shitty little map of where to go in the
Oh,
village.
hey, look.
Now, if there's any women there, send them back to their husbands. Unchain them. Set them free from her bonds.
Oh, chain does. Well, I mean, that's not for everybody, but you shouldn't kink shame.
That's true.
Hey, this witch is kind of freaky.
But we'll
Very
see what we
freaky.
can do.
She sounds lonely.
What?
What?
Well, I said we'll see what we can do.
Narrows his eyes. Be wary of her. She might already be turning.
Turning what?
To the witch's side, of course.
Is this true?
No.
I believe you.
Be wary.
Or do I?
Now, please,
Or
with post haste, accomplish our task, and I will pay you
we
handsomely
need
as
to
set out
sleep
in the
first?
contract.
Can you throw in a night at the inn?
I throw in the what?
A night at the inn. You know, it's kind of dark out right now.
Oh,
We
someone
do
will
our
put
best
you up
work
for sure. Someone
in the
whose
day.
wife you've saved will definitely give you a place in the home for the evening.
He wants us to do it before we sleep.
Is this not the end of the day? Oh, okay, all right. I guess we got some little sunlight still. To the left. All right, get up.
It's late afternoon. You exit this guy's like little tree house. So all of the houses in town are like these like squat trees. So instead of the roof, it's like a bunch of foliage and stuff. And you can go inside all of these trees. And as you go through, it's a small little quaint elven town. There are some elves around. This is the D&D version of elves. They're like 4 feet something. So they're all fairly small. And you guys are fairly large in comparison, except for
Yeah.
Nydia. How tall are you,
And-
Nydia?
And kid.
And kid.
How tall are you, kid?
3 feet tall.
So you're about a foot shorter than the elves.
Honestly, I don't have a height down for her, but yeah, let's say like around the same size as Kid, I guess. Maybe
Are you a
3.
gnome or a dwarf? You're a dwarf, right?
Dwarf? I have no idea what their sizes are.
Yeah. So you're about the same size as the elves, like roughly.
Okay.
I think as far as I know. Because gnomes are like goblin size, like 3 feet, and then I think dwarves and elves like range between 4 and 5 feet, and then humans and Gif and lizard folk or lizard folk then Gif. Perfect. So as you guys set down the street, the afternoon going, you see it's mostly men. Some of them like with pitchforks and torches, loitering around and like talking. You see like the 3 villagers from earlier who were saying those rumors aloud, kind of like off to one side, all like holding a light. And their eyes kind of like seem to be following you guys as you walk towards the wood where the witch is said to have lived, as you follow the kind of a hastily drawn map from the village elder.
So now you gotta promise us that you're not with the witch.
I'm trying to kill the witch.
Okay, well, you gotta do a better job of how you tried to kill Kid.
Yes.
He's not dead.
I didn't try to kill him.
Oh. Well, you're good, Kid.
Yeah, I'm tough. Hey, the switch probably go down real easy. Right, Nydia?
Right.
Right.
Just
You
took it
guys-
away.
You get a little bit further into the wood, and it starts to smell something on the breeze. And you smell an incense and start to see a bit of a purple smoke. And it gets a little bit thicker as you come in, not too thick.
Actual raspberry tots.
You know they smell far more delicious and tart than this.
You smell cherry, vanilla,
Okay, not.
hints of lavender.
Oh my.
It's calming, relaxing. Everybody roll me a con save.
Everybody?
Oh no.
Alright, not bad. 17.
15.
Oh gosh, 4.
4. And Bernidia?
I start floating towards the smell.
8.
Yeah.
So both Nydia and Kid, you guys start to feel so calm and good. And it's just relaxing. And you both can gain 1 HP if you have any HP to gain.
Oh, what that smell is divine.
Yes, it's quite nice.
Makes me feel like
Do you
churned butter.
recognize it? No, you can't stop. You can't stop walking. We gotta continue going.
Oh, my legs are like jello. Just pick me up.
Okay, I'll pick him up.
Pick him up. He latches onto you, maybe, and you guys continue forward. And as you get into the clearing of the hut, you see a small hut. The roof is made of feathers. There seems to be some sort of a chimney spewing forth that like purplish smoke, kind of like densely, and then it like falls amongst like the wood. There's like flowers out front. And then there's like a bunch of vines, and then as you look at it, there's like in the front of the house, there's like a greenhouse, and in there's like monstera plants and ferns and all of these beautiful like lush greenery. It seems like thick carpets on the floor, just like this like wonderfully like cozy little cottage. And as you approach, you see movement in the greenhouse. And you hear a woman like, "Oh God! Ah!"
Someone's getting killed.
Wait, it could be a trap.
I mean,
You see
we're
hands
here for
pressed
it
up
anyway.
against the glass and a face.
See, they're dying.
What
Gotta
if
go.
that's the witch and someone's trying to get the bounty?
Well, that's even more reason why we should go and stop that, so we can get the bounty ourselves.
Agree.
Slides down the glass.
Well, she's already gone.
Is
Let's
there a door
approach
open?
carefully. Let me keep an eye out. I like that.
Have a recon.
Pupils dilate fully from slits.
You guys approach carefully, and the door of the greenhouse opens. Purple mist seeping out. And walking out comes a voluptuous, busty, half-naked figure, but for a silken robe drifting over them. In one hand, a pipe, which more of this purple smoke is coming out of, a witch hat on her head, kind of like jagged and crooked, and these big round glasses sit on her face, long dark hair flowing down. It's a black robe. And she just looks at all of you and turns to Nydia and says, "Are these your boys?"
Nydia's gonna turn around and look at them and smirk a little bit and be like, they wish they were.
She's not our mom.
You ain't nobody's boy.
Takes a puff of her pipe. "Well, what are you all doing here at my home at this hour? Surely not looking for a place to stay. There's a whole town," and she gestures back that way.
Are you a witch?
She like just tugs on her hat.
Well,
Is that a yes or a no?
"Oh, most assuredly that's a yes. I'm indeed the Witch of Women, Winona."
Okay.
Slowly pulling a dagger out.
Why did you come here?
Isn't it obvious? You walked through that town? Did you speak to that elder by chance? She adjusts her glasses.
yes.
Yeah, he's really bad at making tea.
Well, I
Most
quite
assuredly.
liked it. Strong.
Well,
It was so
his
bitter.
wife told me that he hasn't been doing chores for over 100 years. That he doesn't clean. He doesn't do anything around the house. All he does is make money. He's the breadwinner. He brings home the bacon. But they're elves. They're vegetarians. There is no bacon.
Well, that's why he brings home bread.
Yes. Well, the misogyny in this place has been going on for too long. And so I've set up shop, and I've been educating anyone who happens by. I happen to have a most comfortable home, and I provide my services to all of the women here. And far be it from me to stop them from finding a new place to live once they realize how garbage the men really are.
Oh, so you help find a place to live? That's awful kind of you. Where'd they go? I haven't seen anything past this mountain.
Well, most of them asked just to go to the big city. I have a teleportation circle. I can send them right into the capital if they so wished. I have a small shop there run by my assistant. And so they'll pay me a small fee. And my work here is almost done. I don't believe there's many women left in the village. The ones who've stayed dearly love their husbands, and the husbands in turn dearly love their wives and have chosen to change. But frankly, that's all one can do.
I'm convinced.
Convinced of what?
She's no bad witch. She's more than a witch. She's a new age feminist.
We'll say we kill it.
Yeah, and we'll collect the gold. But I'm like,
You
I
can
wink at,
try.
like, I look at you guys and I like wink as I'm saying this.
Can we say you left and then just go pick up the gold?
You see like a woman like cover up, like half naked, like covers up and like peeks out from the greenhouse. She's like, Winnie, who are they? Are you coming back?
Hello.
Not now, not now.
Does this look like the woman whose
Oi.
face was like against the
Against
window?
them.
Yes, I think maybe you guys, there was a scream of ecstasy instead.
Oh, she's not dead.
Okay, I actually might believe you now. I was just lying before.
Yeah, if you had killed that woman, that might not have been a good look for you.
Well, death by snoo, as I've been told, is not so bad. Man once told me, sit on my face.
All right.
Don't allow me to breathe.
Please, not in front of the kid.
Yeah, him. Him.
I'm up here. I'm on your shoulders, mate.
Nydia,
right.
what are you doing as all this is?
Sorry.
You're just silent this whole time.
I think she's kind of not confused. Like she's conflicted. That's the word. She's conflicted because the first thing she wants to do is just jump in and attack this person. But who is she to? She's like, well, she's not doing anything but giving people a better life. But Nydia's craving giving death, so it's just she's really conflicted. There's no like hostility happening, which is exactly what she was hoping for. She was just hoping for the ability to jump in and do the thing. But if she can get another kill somewhere else to accommodate, she's like, what can I do in the meantime? So I think she's just trying to make plans. I don't know, in a general sense.
Sure. You sit there thinking. The rest of you kind of are confronted by this witch who takes another breath of her pipe and the smoke swirls around her. Everybody make me another con save.
16.
Oh god, 5.
DC 16, so meet to beat.
I got 4 again.
Gain an HP.
15?
Nice.
The DC I said was 16, so you gain another HP, but I think you're at full. And so it's just lovely even to be in her presence. Like being in her presence literally heals you of your wounds.
Wait, what? Would you give us money if we went and took out the town?
What?
That's not a bad idea.
Well, I mean, if they're giving us money to take out her, what if she gives money to take out them? We get our money. What's the difference?
It's a whole town that we're trying to take down versus just one witch.
Well, I can give you perhaps a magical item of some sort.
Stop it.
I know the elder in the village has a autonomous gnome that
That cleans for him.
yes, it's some sort of a cleaning robot. He paid very dearly for that, and he doesn't really have much money left because he pays it all to the gnome, controlled by some wizard in a tower far away.
So wait, if we can go get the gnome and visit the wizard, that's where all the gold is.
Probably. The wizard's name is Roombas.
But wait, he
I
took
don't
down our
know.
names, and he's associated with the what is it called? The mage or the
Adventurers Guild?
Adventurers Guild.
Oh, he's put in a request, has he? So
Yes.
Yeah.
you are all here to kill me, then.
Well, we just need to get rid of you.
Much, yeah.
If you leave, then we don't have to kill you.
You know, if you did decide to kill me, you would draw the ire of the witch's coven.
What?
Oven.
I don't know anything about that.
There's an oven in there?
We witches are sisters. And if you
We're
kill
just
someone's
supposed to kill one,
sister,
though.
what do you think happens?
What happens?
Well, to put it politely, they get angry with you. She takes one last of her pipe, and
Right.
and you see like a little bit of magic as she blows, and it kind of like just like goes out, and she puts it into her robe, and then puts her hands in her pockets. You would make an enemy of every witch in the land. You did this.
I
Nothing we
look
couldn't
at
have.
Ninya.
Is that bad?
Is that a bad thing? How many witches are there? Are you not the only witch? We were told there was one witch
There are
here.
a few. There are a few. But I wouldn't want you to attack this town either. And she looks at you, Edgar, from what you said before. I'm simply here on a mission.
And can you just go and we'll say we got rid of you?
Well, there are a few women left, and so I would much rather stay, finish what I was doing.
But you said that the women there that were left were the ones that loved their husbands and the husbands were changing.
Yes, well, there's another two that I would very much like to see at the hut. And then the girl inside, well, there's also me. I would like to finish.
Finishing is good, but you're already here. What if we bring those two here? Then you can go.
If this is what you wish to gather up the women for me, you'll be in direct opposition of this request.
Well, the request was to get rid of you.
The old man did say kill. The young one said
Yeah.
get rid of. old
The young
man
one said get rid of.
Yes.
If he was one that actually put in the request, then
Yes, the official request done at the guild will take precedence.
and that was just get rid of and not actually kill.
Yes, you remember Gillis saying that.
Well then, let's go round up the women.
My.
What?
But we need your word that you will leave.
They are willing, then sure. Might take some time to educate them, though. I've been here, a few months. It's not in the course of an hour that somebody is given an education and,
You can't take them to your shop in the city.
I don't really have the room there. It's a hole in the wall. Really, it's meant as a teleportation place so that people can get to the city. It's honestly how I make money from these efforts. I am long-lived, but I am not so into the economy, as they say. I prefer to live here, quietly, disturbing these men when they get too comfortable.
Can we have a quick look around first, just to make sure everything's,
In
as
my
you say
home.
it is? Just a peek.
Aye.
I really want to shoot
She
something,
looks at the
guys.
three of you, and then looks at Nydia and says, "She can go in my home." She takes off her boots.
Nydia's off like chasing a spider in real life.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said, BRB, there's a spider. That won't count for your kill, Nydia. You can't just kill a spider.
Look, guys.
Can I go in? I just want to take a look around.
Absolutely not.
I have a cloaca. I'm basically not a man, technically. If you're going by
Mention that
mountain standards.
again, you dirty, dirty man.
My
And I will send you
cloaca.
right back to town.
But it's mine.
Hey,
You blink, and you're at the entrance to town.
What?
wait, what did
The
you
rest
do?
of you see her cast teleportation on
What do you do to JJ?
JJ.
What?
I told him what I would do.
What did
I've
he
not
do?
hurt him. Your friend can probably attest to that. I sense some sort of a magic surrounding him. Powerful, old, cold. I do not want that in my house, most of all.
All
Then
right,
I can go-
You just had to say that. Why don't you just bring him back already?
Well, I can't see him anymore, so he's going to have to walk here.
Oh,
Oh,
quite the walk.
JJ, what do you do back in town?
The entrance. I probably just like. Is there anybody outside, or is it like nighttime? Everybody's in their homes.
They're still standing around with before you saw like scattered like men around like holding torches and pitchforks. They've now made a mob of people, and they're all kind of like talking to each other in heated tones. So probably if you approach, like one of them will turn and be like, "It's one of the adventurers
Yes.
back in town."
The witch sent me back with terrible magic.
Do you need help? We'll all come to your aid. We'll burn her house down.
If I say no, you'll still do it, right? You seem to be forming some sort of mob.
an angry mob, one would say.
We're not a mob. The rest of them, yeah.
Yes, but let's do it quietly.
You sound like my wife.
Oh,
Do it quietly.
wait. Never mind. It's this way. Never mind, you guys know where it is. I can't fool you. Okay, let's go.
Follow him! Ah! The mob starts coming with you.
I want to try and like sneak away from them if it's like possible. Like bring them through tree lines and then like just duck out and try and hide.
Sure. You're gonna roll me. Oh, buddy. I mean, you're skilled in stealth. It's night. Just roll me a stealth check. Maybe you like turn a tree, run, sprint a little bit, and then hide.
Off the box it is. Stop. Oh no. Well, actually, my bonus is really good. 18.
With an 18, a bunch of mob peasant elves, kind of don't see you. They all of a sudden you hear like from behind you as like you stealth away towards the cottage. Like, where'd he go? You think he ran away? Maybe the witch got him. We're already halfway there. Let's just get the rest of the way and we'll burn the house down together. Oh, but you remember what happened last time we went? Yeah, it won't happen this time. all start to march.
So, kid, I really want to shoot something. I've been really good. I've not been shooting anything. So I was told I have to work on that. But I really want to shoot something.
Now listen, mate.
I'm like whispering in your ear.
I think you should just go ahead and blow her brains out. She took her friend away. That's not right.
Right? I mean, she's not been very nice to us. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I'm always very nice to my mommy, my mammy, but why can't she be nice to us too?
It's a good question, mate. Well, let me go ahead and ask her something. Oi, witchy lady. Yeah, you. You want to buy something? I got wares for sale.
What could you possibly sell me?
Well, if you're a witch, you probably want Twisted Hog.
Show her Twisted Hog.
You sure the Twisted Hog? Roll me persuasion.
Persuasion. That's a 10.
She looks at it, raises an eyebrow. That could be useful.
Yeah. What about a snake? Huh? You want a snake? It's got a bullet hole in it.
Oh, how quaint.
It's actually half a snake.
I don't think I'm interested in either of these at the moment, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a bummer.
And
What about wait, hold your horses. What if I offered it to you for 1 copper piece, huh?
she actually takes a few steps back into her house. And I
Yeah,
think
maybe a couple
as
pieces, huh?
JJ like starts to get to the clearing, she kind of like looks right at you, JJ, as you enter. And now she takes her hands out of her pockets, and she kind of like casts this dust, and it's like glittering as it comes forward, and it starts to take up the whole space. And she goes, I believe there's an angry mob coming towards me in my home. I'll tell you what, if you can defuse the situation, I'll pay you.
How much?
I'll give you
5 copper pieces.
3 healing potions.
Do we know what that means?
I look back at the mob.
Yeah, you
Look
guys
back
know what a
at her.
healing potion. You drink it in.
No, I know, but like, is it healing potions in this setting? Like, how rare are they? Are they like?
Oh, they're like a gold piece each. So like, they're expensive, but they're good.
So we'd be getting 3 gold pieces, essentially.
Essentially, but you can't buy them out in the in the boonies where you are. You'd have to travel all the way back into the city to kind of get this kind of thing. So they're worth more out here. Like if you were to try and buy one out here, it's like it could be 5 times the price. It could be like 8 times the price. You don't know. So essentially, she's offering you like 30-ish gold pieces potentially.
That seems about the same price as what we would get anyways. What should we do, kid? You can sell those probably.
I don't want no potions.
I get off your shoulders, and then you see me just run towards the mob.
So you don't want the payment, but you're gonna do the thing that she said.
Oh wait, hey, kid.
Yeah, but then I get to the mob and I just turn around and I join them and I'm just like running with like a dagger in my hand.
Kill the witch! Kill the witch! Burn her!
You lead the mob. They fucking follow you. The mob's rushing towards the clearing. So she looks at Edgar and Nydia. I hope Shy didn't get eaten by the spider. The cider. And she just kind of shakes her head. And she looks down beside her at the woman. She just goes, How about you and I elope? And the like woman just like looks up at her and just like nods, kind of like blushing. And she closes the door to the greenhouse. You guys want to do anything at this point? You start to see like a large magic circle under the house, kind of like start to illuminate.
We're not in the circle, are we?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna. How far is the mob?
You can like see the torchlight through the trees. They're like coming right up.
Okay, I'll wait and see what happens to this giant magic circle.
Sure. You just hear her voice out. He goes, "Well, it was nice meeting you, the Slayers." And the house starts to
Oh, she knows our name. We're
fade.
popular.
And then the house is gone.
See? No muss, no fuss. We did it. And go turn around to the mob. Like, the witch is gone. We did it.
They all look around and why? Did you kill her?
Her house is not even standing anymore.
Yeah, but there's nothing there. There's no rubble. There's no witch's head. How can we
Take out
throw
my
her in
gun.
water and see if she sinks or floats? Then
I take out my gun and I take a shot at the tree. And this is like a large gun that just like leaves holes and things. I got the job done.
roll intimidation.
I get advantage on those.
Nice.
What do I get for intimidation? +2? That's an 18.
On an 18, he wide-eyed, kind of shuts up, looks at the rest of the mob, and the rest of the mob grumbling to each other. You just hear someone from the crowd like, "Who is supposed to torch and stab now?"
I stay
You
hidden.
can do it to each other if you want. I mean, that's up to you, but
You
I
hear
want
someone
my
from the
gold
crowd,
right now.
I just got stabbed.
Oh, sorry about that, mate.
And grumblingly, I think after that intimidation check, they slowly back down. JJ, you're hidden at the edge of this clearing, watching all of this happen. Roll me an Arcana.
6.
You know there's still magic in this clearing.
Do I still smell like her smoke smell?
I think that's exactly what you smell. It's like it's still present, even though she's apparently gone.
I need to get them away.
I'm sorry. Okay, it was a big spider.
Upsider.
How big was it? What was it?
What? It was a spider. What do you mean? What was it?
Well, I mean, like, was it like a small
Like a
spider?
daddy
Was it a
long
The
big
daddy
spider?
long legs? Like, come on.
No, first off, a daddy long legs can't hurt you. This thing was the
No,
devil.
spiders.
Okay. Fucking demon spider. I hope it's gone.
You didn't
Oh
kill
my
it?
gosh.
I
Yeah, the witch
couldn't
is
kill
like-
it. Okay, first off, I have short arms. It was on the wall very far away. So I got the vacuum and put the extension on and I sucked it into the vacuum. And then I stuffed the vacuum so it couldn't escape.
Oh, it's dead if you vacuumed it.
I hope
You
so.
think?
Yeah, they get like
What do you
pulled
mean you
inside out.
think?
No, they instantly die. Unless it's like laying eggs in your vacuum now.
Oh.
You just
BRB
gave her
again.
nightmare fuel.
I would never vacuum a spider for exactly that reason. What if you like go to empty it after and it's like crawling on you? I hate that idea.
That's why I stuffed it so it couldn't crawl out. Number one. Number two,
You vacuum.
I thought about
You
the egg
stuffed your
thing, but I
vacuum?
couldn't reach it and it was crawling all over my fucking wall. I have no problem setting my vacuum on fire, okay?
Well, so you missed a whole witch's hut disappearing.
She dipped.
Nope.
But the smoke lingers in the air. A mob of villagers, of men, came to protest what was going on, and they are sullenly going back home with nothing to do.
Promise something to kill.
And the rest of you are here in this clearing as the mob kind of like walks back to town.
Now I'll slither out. Slayers, we did not slay today, but I smell the witch. Still, her magic is here.
You hear like a laugh on the breeze.
Curses. She may very well return. I don't know how or why, but she might. What should we
What?
do?
No, we get our money now. She's gone.
I guess if it's enough to convince the guild, it's not our problem.
We just need to convince the villagers.
You did a
They
mighty
pay
fine
us.
job of that. And I wink at you.
Oi,
All right, so
JJ.
you guys go with the villagers and get our coin.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I was also told by the witch that if I defuse the situation, we'd get more coin.
Very smart.
You say that out loud, and as you say very smart, she goes, not so smart that you didn't defuse the situation before I had to leave.
That wasn't part of the deal.
She's here.
You just said to defuse the mob. I did.
I defused the mob. You stood there like a big oaf and did nothing.
Also, I do perfectly.
And then rightly so. You also had to get paid for that.
Cloaca.
I would.
I think you could hear it in her tone as she like grits her teeth and she's like, I'm not wasting another spell on you.
We'll meet again, witch.
Alright. Apparently witches aren't fair. Okay, let's go.
Come on.
We'll
I
walk
think
back
as
to
you
the
guys
village.
leave the clearing, you just hear her
Wait.
whisper, good luck getting your money.
Before we leave, Kid runs like over to where the house was and just like stands in like the area that it was.
Yeah, you run up and hit a wall.
She's here!
Let me in!
Yeah, you start banging on it and she's like, stop damaging my house.
Hey, mob!
They're too far gone at this point. They're like, you gotta go get them if you want them back.
Edgar, shoot your gun!
Maybe, you know
Is
what?
it time? Okay,
roll-
shoot.
Let's roll a flat luck check. You guys want high, right? Say a 15 or higher.
I did.
That's a 7, so no.
Actually, I thought she was
You shoot the house.
What if I pull out my flute?
Yep.
I just start playing it.
please.
Roll performance. DC
And I do
18
shoot the house.
to frickin'
18.
be so loud that someone hears it and perceives it as like I need to come.
I get a plus
I mean, I
one,
did shoot
so-
the house.
Come on. Ah, nope. 15.
50. You play some music. You shoot your gun. It hits the house, and I think you see like a wave of magic go over the house, and like the house flashes, but it's like some sort of like a shield almost. But you also hear glass break, and you hear her curse. Bloody hell! Just gonna shoot someone's window in.
Well, I couldn't see, you know, it's thought you were gone.
Keep this up.
Oh,
I'm gonna have
Slayer.
to teach all of you a lesson.
Boy, she's saying
That's
we're
a
not
good
going to
thing.
get our money from the village. We're not going to get it from her. What do we do? Just get rid of her. Maybe.
You know, when we
mean,
killed
you
30
can't
wild
s-
hogs, it was so much easier.
Hogs are easy.
Yes.
So are snakes.
Well, unless you eat them.
For the village, we can see. We can't see anything here.
I don't know much about magic. I'm not sure how long she can
Yeah,
keep this
yeah.
up, though.
Well, listen, I came here to slay something, and I'm gonna slay something. Ninya, knock this door down.
It's, the moment he says that, she's barging into the door, like shit-eating grin on her
Know where the
face.
door is.
You rush forward. You kind of remember where the door was. Maybe hammer first. Roll to attack.
Attack? Just any old attack? Or does it have to
With
be
your-
like an
with your
unarmed?
hammer.
Like to hit.
Yeah, roll to hit.
She's not using her hammer. Her hammer is sacred and specialized for branding and impressions and stuff.
Oh, so you just roll to like punch the door.
I mean, if he says to knock the door down, she'll do attacks with her hand axes that are at her waist. But like, I just want the warhammer is like very important to her, but it's not used for all
Purely
combats.
ritualistic.
Yeah, not purely, but mostly yes.
Right,
Alright,
so
so
go ahead
I'll roll my hand
and
axe.
to hit with
Yo!
your hand axe.
Look at that shit.
Can't see it.
What?
Can't see
You
anything.
can't. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wow. I thought we
You
were
think you're
all
on camera?
in the campaign.
Oh,
I thought we were on the campaign.
no.
Oh my god! I rolled a 20 plus 6. So with my hand axe,
Yes!
He crit on the door.
I'm gonna send you a picture because I just got so excited. I just fought a spider and now I'm killing a door. I'm on a fucking win streak, man.
What a
Yeah,
night.
hand axe
What a
forward.
night.
Ka! You break the lock on the door in one fell swing, and it opens the door. And she goes, "What?"
You got what
Hold
you
on,
wanted,
everybody, I gotta
Charles.
Look at this picture.
Hey.
My God. You break the lock, and the door opens. You hear the Winona go, "What?" No. And her voice like echoes as she says this. You've become most annoying, breaking things, trying to come into my home. Leave.
Let's rush
Now
in.
you can slay, kid.
Yeah.
I don't mind if I do.
You guys all run in.
Yeah, well,
I go.
I'm. She's saying this as we're all rushing, or what's going on?
I'd
She
like to
said that
imagine
you
so.
break the
Can we
the lock
see
and, like, the
inside?
door is open now.
Yeah, the door's open.
So we can see inside.
Yeah.
Can we see her?
No.
Oh.
I just imagine as soon as the door got broken down, like just like running in with Ninya.
Did you run into?
Yeah, 100%. She like breaks the door down and charges. Like
You
I
run
was-
in, and it's like a jungle, and it's much bigger in here than out there. And so you start running into this jungled area. Kid, as soon as you take one step inside, time stops.
What?
Everybody else,
Did
time
we
is
see
as
kid
normal.
just-
Do we
no,
just see
you
him like frozen?
take a step, and I
in
think
the
like
doorway.
you'll see him like as if he kept like as if nothing happened. He'll keep moving. And the two of you can run up to the greenhouse. But kid, in your head, in this one moment, as time stops, a goblin that looks exactly like you, wearing the same clothing, the same everything, walks up to you, eyeball squished. Hey,
What in the bloody hell is this?
would you like your other eye back?
No, not really.
What if I could see things?
Well, I can already see things.
Other things.
Well, I can actually see quite a lot of things.
Oh no, different things.
All right, well, you got to give me some examples here.
Dead people.
Yeah, I could see dead people. Well, I can kill someone, and then they're dead.
People once they come back alive.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I put a couple copper pieces on people's eyes when they pass, and then I can bring them back. I'm looking at a dead person.
Nah, not like that.
Oh, there's other kinds of dead people.
Oh yeah. What do you think you're looking at right now?
Grandpa?
No.
Oh.
And the eye opens, and this purple glowing light. I'm you, mate. Leaps into your skull. And as you walk forward, your face reinflates on that side, and you have a purple eye.
He's hot again.
Solid purple, just in your head.
What the heck? Glow? Is it glowing or just like it looks like
It's not
stone?
glowing. It's like it's matte right now.
Okay.
But I think probably if anyone had been in front of you, it would have glowed the instant that this happened. As this happens, the greenhouse dies. All the plants die that are in here, and the witch screams in her house.
Well, what the heck's going on in here? My eye. Oh my goodness, my head's not squished anymore.
Look around. Do I see Nydia anywhere?
Yeah, Nydia's running ahead. Nydia, you get to like the door of the greenhouse towards the inner house, and as you look, there's no house there.
What?
And I think that when you go to open the door, like the handle just opens, and you're outside on the other side of the greenhouse.
So essentially just ran through the house unintentionally.
Yeah, and when you look back, like the greenhouse, again, it looks quite small from the outside, but in the inside, it was like 100 feet that you dash through all the way to the other side to the door.
Let me in! Face me! I think she'll just try and run through it again. Or toward it again, I guess.
Sure, you like go outside the house and go like back in.
Yeah, but she ran through it, right?
Yeah.
Just
So-
turn around and go back.
Just turn around, come back in. You come back in, like it's large on the inside again, but instead of being that lush jungle, it's all dead now. All of the trees, all of the plants, everything in here is dead.
Can I see where Kid is?
Your kid's looking at you, looking kind of different, with his head a little bit reinflated in the purple eye.
Wait, is her brand gone? Is her insignia?
Brand's still there.
Nice.
That's awesome. What? How did you? What?
Oh, listen, I've got no idea what's going on in here.
Hey, kid, do you see her?
No, I saw myself,
Like in a mirror?
like in front of me.
I'm gonna walk up and. Oh, there's no mirror. What are you talking about?
No, it's just all these dead plants. Where do you think she's gone?
I don't know.
We have to find her. We have to find her.
Wait, let me try and smell her again.
Roll it up.
It's a critical.
Fail.
It's a critical.
A critical fail.
Critical fail.
As you're wizard, right?
Whiff.
You put your sense out, and look around you, kind of like maybe focus some magic into your eyes for a second as you like try to see what's going on here, and you just feel a sharp pain in your eye.
Oh no. What was he losing? Oh no, mate. Okay. Not here, I don't think. Well, she's concealed somehow. Ouch.
Okay.
Did JJ just lose his eye? If I turn around, does he have both his eyes still?
He seems fine. blinking a lot. There's like tears coming down.
Why are you crying? Did something?
I don't know. Tried to smell her. Oh, it hurts.
Maybe if we break more windows.
I'll take a look around with my.
You take a look around. I think you see a lot of exotic plants around.
That were dead.
But they're all dead. Is there anything specific you guys want to do? Do you want to start smashing windows? Like, there's just an enchanted greenhouse here that is full of dead plants.
I think that's exactly what she's going to want to do. She's going to be angry and want to break things.
Is there anything else other than the dead plants?
Dirt?
No, like belongings, no nothing, just plants.
It seems that whatever's was here is kind of gone. So there's the frame of the greenhouse, there's the glass, there's the kind of like potted areas with dirt and rocks and plants. But you'll even see like hooks on the wall where there should have been stuff, and it's gone.
Oh, we missed our chance.
Yeah, Nydia, you can start breaking windows. As I think, how many do you break all the windows? Do you stop at some point? Like, how many windows do you break?
I think she's gonna break windows, flip things over, just kind of making being a small little storm, up until she gets tired. I mean, or until she's told to stop, I guess.
After you break, I think half the windows, or almost half the windows, the enchantment on the greenhouse ends. And so from the outside now, if anybody walks outside, you see how big it is.
So, I guess she's really gone. Let's go see the village. Maybe we can get our money now.
Oh, true. Now we have proof that the house is here and there's damage. We just need to spill some blood around, maybe. Kid?
You still got that twisted hog, kid?
No, it's
The
all dried
squirrel.
up. Yes, the squirrel. Saving it for later, but it's perfect.
Drip squirrel blood on one area of this
Sacrifice the
huge...
squirrel.
Perfect.
And
Doesn't have
let's
much
go back to
blood,
the
actually.
village.
Guess we go.
I guess so.
Sure. You guys head back.
Oh,
Oh.
another hot
Hot
sauce
sauce.
redemption.
Level 1.
Level one.
Level one?
Good. Yeah, you gotta drink the whole bottle though.
No. Level 1 is wasabi. I have it right here.
Wasabi.
Wasabi.
Oh, a 1 for the 1. I like it.
Brent's saucy.
I quite like that one.
Yeah, I'll drink it.
That was nice and tasty.
Very good, very good.
Every nat one, we have to we have to drink the.
Yeah, you have to drink a hot sauce, not me. What the hell was I saying?
We're headed back to the village.
Back to the village. And so you guys make your way back. It's night now. It's like the houses are lit up. There's a bunch of burnt out torches tossed in a pile, and a bunch of pitchforks in another pile. And the elder's house is lit up, so he's still awake.
Go knock on his door.
Wait, Edgar, punch me. You didn't want to know why first.
Oh my god. Okay. I just need everyone to know I just rolled a nat 1. So the elder opens the door, and you're still reeling from the punch, I guess, and it's the look on your face of and he sees like maybe like a little bit of blood from the squirrel or something, and he's like, "Is it done?
Yes.
I can see you've been fighting."
Oh, yes. It was. We
She's
almost
gone.
died.
Well, we'll go check out your handiwork tomorrow, but for this evening, please come in, have a place to stay. I have some biscuits, more tea if you prefer.
No, no.
Biscuits sound good.
Good,
Like
good. He gives you like some essentially packaged biscuits that he got from a trader. Well, and here's my extra room if you'd like to sleep. I don't really have any extra sheets or anything.
I bring my own.
Yeah, you pull up your blanket. It's just like a bare room. Like, my wife used to be here.
She had her own room? That's cool.
It was sort of a paint room, like artsy, and since she wasn't using it anymore, I got rid of everything.
So let me get something straight, mate. We're not staying at the inn.
What inn?
They don't have one.
Why are you asking me? It's your town.
There's no inn here.
Oh,
What a
This,
shame.
I guess I could. This could be an inn. It's 30 gold pieces a night.
You really
No.
want to go there?
No. Just a joke.
Ha 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 ha. All right. Yeah, Ed's gonna go to sleep.
You go to sleep. And I'll see you all in the morning. Rest well.
Keep an eye out, guys.
all right. Good night, Edgar.
Go to sleep.
He watches
One
and you
room.
all go to sleep.
Let's just go to sleep.
Let's risk it.
Alright. And I'll have a short rest.
How big is this room?
You're sleeping in the room with them? It's like a master bedroom sized.
Just enough for Edgar.
He's not that huge, is he?
He's a hippo.
Yeah, but you know. Medium-sized creature.
7 foot frame.
He had his own room last time. Okay.
He takes up a whole corner for sure.
He gave his wife the master suite to paint. He doesn't seem so bad.
During the night, though, I guess like maybe I take a little while to go to sleep or something. But I want to check out the gnome.
Sure. You go check out the gnome. I think as the night goes on, in particular, I think you hear like whispers in your head.
Oh no, they're back.
And perhaps you've heard them before. After you woke up from being hit in the head with a certain hammer that left a certain mark.
Maybe I've got to get my head skull crushed in again.
Just run into like the corner of a table.
No, it's got to be done by her handiwork.
Do the other side next time. So she roll me in like an investigation. I think if you want to like look for something on it.
Is it like moving?
The gnome, yeah.
It's bumping into a corner, not being able to.
Like a Roomba?
It has like a little like it reaches a hand like into like a wooden slot kind of like in itself and like takes out like a wet wipe and it's like wiping stuff, and then when it's done with the wipe it like puts it back in and tidies things, and it's just going around like a Roomba and automatically cleaning.
Oi, mate. Mate. Oi, I'm talking to you, mate.
Yeah.
Push it.
finds its balance.
Yeah, then I guess I'll start looking at it. I'll do that investigation.
Sure. If you pick it up, it's like
Yeah, I'm basically just like looking at it, like saying,
Oh, got any copper pieces in there, eh? Where's that slot of yours?
that's what you're looking for. Roll the investigation to check it out. Check out the pieces.
Somewhere the witch is
It's
like,
not
God
medicine.
damn it.
Shai, you were saying something?
No, it was just really kind of listening to him talk to this little non-Roomba.
Sure. Are you? And you're sleeping in the room with them? Like you're not going anywhere else? Like you're fine hanging out?
No,
with
I
the
think
party?
she's fine. Yeah.
Sure. You're kind of like, my mission is taken care of, perhaps.
Yeah, I got an 8.
You got an 8. On an 8 investigation, you find the brand name. And it's like autonomous cleaning gnome by Roombus. Like the signature of the wizard.
Can have Roombus, eh?
Yeah, and there's like you find the slot, but like you can't stick your finger in it or anything. Like it's
I
a
try
small
anyways,
slot.
okay?
Yeah, you jam your finger in. Maybe you feel like a little tingle in there, like almost like
Oh, you got some
like
treasures in there,
electricity or
mate, huh?
something.
Yeah, I'll fiddle with it for a little bit, and then I'll just sort of like get bored that I can't get anything out of it. Come on.
You do more to it than look at it. What do you want to? What are you doing?
Oh, come on. Show me your secrets.
No, I'll just like toss it after a while.
Over your shoulder.
Yeah, I just like launch it across the room, and then I'll go back.
You
to
get
sleep.
bored. You're like, nah.
You toss it. It hits the floor. Like at this point, it's like it's been like waggling the whole time. So like gets back up, walks over to its stands still.
Charging station.
Actually, with your new eye, you see the magic particles slowly collect into it.
Oh.
Also, I think you would see a little bit better at night. It's not dark vision or anything, but it's like there's deeper shadows and lighter shadows.
Okay. I mean, I have like devil's sight or something, so I have dark vision up to 120 feet. But
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. Yeah, so then maybe it's like everything is a little bit higher definition.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can like, or maybe I could just like swat. Like if I close one eye, then like the one effect is like a little bit better than the other. Like
It's a
I can,
noticeable
swap
difference for
between
sure.
them or something. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I'll kind of go over to it and I'm like use my curiosity. I'm basically like an animal. I just like I'll like go up to it and like start like pawing at it. I'm like a cat.
You hear one of the whispers a little more clearly, like "see things."
Over my shoulder, I expect to see like another me, but then there's nothing there.
Oh, maybe I need some sleep.
Sleep is for the dead.
Like as I'm just like walking, like I hear the whispers, and then I get to the back to the room, and I'll like curl up at I don't know the foot of the bed or something. But I can't fall asleep. I'm like I end up staying awake all night.
Bert, you can skip your short rest if you want. Yeah, I think the whispers come back every so often, like just close your eyes,
You can't make me.
find a dead body, and kiss it.
What? I don't like this.
I go and curl up like next to Edgar, a scared puppy.
Come out and play.
Maybe whimpering in the night.
Absolutely. The morning comes. Nydia, you get a message from the world system, and it's from the guild. So you get a little pop-up screen that kind of like comes from the system, and the guild essentially is like asking, like, have you joined a party yet? we're going to send somebody to confirm your party status within the coming 48 hours.
Yeah, she'll how does she
It's
respond
like
to
a
this?
yes/no button that you can press.
Okay, then yeah, she'll just hit smack yes really quickly. Hopefully that no one sees.
Yeah, you smack yes. In the morning dawns, the elder, I've made everyone breakfast. You come out and it's the biscuits, but in tea.
Ooh,
This actually makes the tea better.
it's interesting.
It's sweeter.
Yeah, you go to pick up the biscuit and half of it falls into the tea.
It's been there for a while.
It's soggy. He like left it there like while he was like making them all. So yeah, the tea is a little bit sweeter because of the biscuit. It also has a texture now.
Drink it like a soup.
So we've come to the question of payment for all of you.
It's not a question. Where is it? I guess that is the question. Where is it?
You see, I'm not an elder for nothing. Not even sure if this was my elder voice earlier.
Doesn't matter.
It is now.
Growing more and more senile.
Kind of like goes in the back and like takes out, and he has this like small tray, puts it in front of you guys, and there are 4 of these like small urns, these ornate little like vases. Each of these is worth 30 gold pieces to the right collector.
Who's the right collector?
Well, I didn't promise I'd find you a collector, now did I?
Can I shoot him?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'll take the urn.
I'll immediately take yours, kid, because like I feel like you're gonna smash it.
It's
Oi!
4, like he'll give you a little case. It's like a rectangular case with the 4 urns in it. So he'll slide it over.
Okay, then I can take.
You can take it. Careful, they're fairly fragile, and I'm not sure if they'll be worth anything if they get broken.
Is Gillis back?
No, it takes a few weeks to get to the capital.
Jesus. He's gonna come back weeks later. Job's done.
Well, he'll have put in the request at the first adventuring guild he saw, the outpost, and then he'll have traveled on his way to the capital. But I'll mark this as completed and send another villager. So by the time they get to that post and register with the guild, then he'll be able to return to the village.
Sounds very inconvenient.
If only there was another way to do it.
Another method of communication.
If only.
Would be nice.
You guys all know there's mail. There's a ton of
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Send somebody to do this. But this is also the boonies. Like this is like a place like in the middle of nowhere by a mountain that people think looks like a penis.
You got any more leads on other jobs?
Yes, where's your board?
Well, I need a new wife. He looks over at Nydia.
Nydia pulls out her hand axe.
But that is not posted yet, so you won't be able to accept it.
Yes, don't be so eager, Nydia.
She looks over and she just gives like the tiniest stink eye she can give as she like tries to put this urn, I guess, in her backpack without it like shattering.
No, let's just keep them together.
No.
We can sell them, and we'll split the gold.
Yeah. I'm a really good merchant. Give me the urns.
You can barely say the word.
Give me the urns.
I earned this.
Yeah,
urn.
you haven't earned the urn. kid.
I've got to say mate before I talk. Did you actually take mine?
Oh, they're in a little thing.
I keep closing my eye, but I have my eye button.
Interesting.
Every
Of
time
course
you
that's
close
the
that,
days.
every time you close that eye, the whispers stop.
Oh, finally, some peace and
Let's
quiet.
silence. So, how can we go now?
Boy,
I'm about ready.
of course, you do whatever you adventurers want. I'm an old man.
Oh, I was kind of talking to them, and
Oh,
I can see how that could be confusing. I didn't
I
really preface
see.
that
You're just
by
in
a
my
name.
house talking to each other, not without a
All
care for
right,
me.
all right, all right. Can we have some biscuits to go, please?
No skin off my back. He'll pass you a tray of biscuits.
Thank you.
Thank you, it's much appreciated.
Dump them in.
You guys will be all right.
What do we do
You leave.
now?
I think the lesson here is you gotta treat the people you love better.
Someone runs up to you guys, and it's a man, clearly like stubbly, kind of like beard growing, a bit of like a mustache kind of on his just upper lip. You seen my wife? She was the last to be abducted by the witch. Perhaps she'd been there when you. Perhaps she was still alive.
Oh, she was alive, all right.
What happened to her? Some of the men had gone over first thing this morning. They saw the blood and what remained of her evil place, and now all smashed glass and dead evil plants.
The last act of the witch was to take her with her.
Not with
apologize.
her into the next life, because the witch is dead, clearly. So she could take her anywhere, of course.
Oh, she sacrificed her on her way out, did she?
That's what he meant, exactly.
It's most unfortunate. I loved my wife dearly.
You
Tears up.
you could say she brought her to heaven.
I don't think witches go to heaven.
Let's just say she had a little death. Le petit mal.
He sobs and wanders off. Does not pay that much mind. My dear wife.
Wait. What?
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, your town's safe. Say hi to Gillis when he gets back in like a month.
Who are you talking to?
You declare this to an empty town.
In the middle of the town.
Anyone listening? No? Okay. All right. The one
It's
guys,
tradition.
where did the old guy go? I thought we were. No, we left. All right.
He's in his house. Job well done, everybody. You got your reward. You earned your earns, and you choose to depart the village. As you do, I think. What are you all hoping for now? You know, it's 2 days back to the main road where the other town was, and then from there you can either head to like another.
Wasn't it like a day to the fork in the road? That led
yes,
off
I
to
said,
like
so
that.
you're 2 days
signpost
away from
We can go to
the
Albania.
from the other town we were at. Yeah. Do we go see that other town? You know, like the sign said there was another town that way, and we went to the unmarked path. Want to see where that other sign goes?
Can we roll
Yeah,
a
it
history
seems like a good idea.
to see if we know anything about the name that we saw on the marked?
the sign, Albania.
Yeah.
You know, it's another village like around here. Like all of this is kind of like the country. You guys also remember you do have a potential rank up at the guild when you go back. There's the potential to do the
closest
rank
guild?
up test.
Oh.
Where's the closest like guild branch?
To do the test, you have to go back to the capital.
Oh, it's weeks away.
Essentially, yeah, it's like a couple.
Is
weeks away.
Albania in the right direction?
No, Albania is like further out into the countryside. It's like another random town. You'd have to go back to the main road, potentially back where you were coming from. You can make more money while you're out here.
Yes. We should sell these urns quickly, though. They might break in battle.
Should we go back to the town and try and sell it there? I mean, not the elf town, but like the other place.
Yes.
Tabitha's Inn. Kid got a lot of sales over there.
That's true. They bought bones from us. They surely will buy some urns.
Aye, they could put the bones in the urn.
But they might not have the gold to pay us, seeing as how we took their gold for the job.
Oh, that's all right.
Why is it all right?
Well, they might have copper instead.
At this point,
Yeah, but that's
worth it.
That's the second. That's like plan B.
Maybe for you.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, all right.
Don't let him touch the urns or talk to anyone when we're selling them, please.
Well, I'm the merchant in these parts.
The one and only.
I think I still have a snake on me.
Since we don't really have a job right now, guess we go to the closest guild board.
Yes.
I guess so.
Back to the town.
Nydia, how are you just sticking with us now?
We're a team now, and clearly we can make some good money. And she'll point at the urns that she's really not all that proud of, but she's trying to make it seem like that was a quick job, and I want to kill something. Plus, look at Kid.
Wait.
We're literally paired.
We forgot about Roger. I take out the pendant.
Who's Roger?
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
we have to figure out how to get him out of here. Oh,
Well, let me
witch
see
could
that.
help. Here you go.
Oh, what is this, huh?
I start like biting on it. Can I try making an Arcana check?
sure. Go ahead and roll
Can
it
you
up.
see anything with your new eye?
I'm keeping it closed.
Come on, come on.
I'm a no and kind of player.
That's there.
It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Oh, I have -1 to that. Oh, but I rolled a 19. Oh, so I got 18.
Nice.
Push it.
What does it taste like?
Oh, damn it. So I've been trying to find a map this whole time. And I found
a player-
something, so we're gonna use this.
Okay.
So you got an 18 total?
Yeah.
With an 18, you know that this locket is one locked with an arcane lock.
Okay.
So that's the first thing. The second thing on an 18, I think that you recognize the magic in here. And this is some sort of like space warping spell.
Oh, it's a little too complicated for me.
Can you get him back?
Nope.
Oh, so we need to find somebody to get Roger back to.
Put the necklace in my pocket.
Wait, no, you can't sell that though.
He didn't throw it over his shoulder this time. It's
Oh,
fine, I guess.
are you watching me?
So you guys know at this point. So you're like all the way in the northeast, kind of like in between some mountains and some forests and stuff like that. So you can head back towards Central City, which is in the middle. You can go more towards like the north and the northern parts of the continents. You can go kind of like follow the east, and like the way the country is set up is it's a bit of like a circle, and there's like a desert and then some other countries on like the other sides.
Where do the richer folk live?
Is there a richer area of the country?
Is there a richer? I mean, the middle Central City would be like the richest part. That's kind of like all the roads flow into there, allow the trading and stuff to happen, and then gonna flow out to all the other places.
Probably find some good jobs there.
Yeah, I think the rival. There's an east city. I mean, there's a northeast, west, and south city. So the east city is more like urban, like it's the second urban city. The north city is like really like more villages, like it's like a winter and like continent type thing, like winter area. The west is more of like canyons and rocky, and the south is more like the whole place is country type. So the south city is like an old stone cottagey kind of feel. It's like an old town. Probably the original, like used to be the capital, but then it moved to Central City.
Central sounds good to me.
All right, let's go to Central then.
Let's do it.
Sure.
Which way to Central? Do you
Perfect.
guys
You gotta
know
get back
it's fine?
I think I'll like fast forward through time a little bit. You guys take the 2 days, travel like through the route, get towards the main road, get towards the like Somme-Telev, past the Hog's Harvest, maybe stay a night at the inn. I will
Grab
ask
some more
everybody,
rations.
do you guys pay for the night at the inn? Like, what do you do in terms of food? Like,
Gonna grab more rations.
Yeah, definitely.
sure. Do you pay for like a lot more rations? Like, what is that?
Can
kind of
we
look
see if anybody's interested in the urns?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a d20. You're looking for a 16 or more on the die.
Hmm.
That's an 8. So no one's interested in the urns. And if you try to trade them to Tabitha, she goes, darling, I don't rightly know what to do with an urn like this, and certainly not worth 30 gold pieces to me.
Damn it.
I think he lied to us.
Yes, I think so. Let's
We
go
can go
back
back and kill him.
and kill him.
Yeah, let's go back and kill him.
I don't want to go back another 2 days
Why?
because I'd rather go into the city and make more money.
Yes,
But
we
killing
we could
is
level
priceless.
up if we go do the test now.
All right, so what's your rank, an idiot?
What does that mean?
Your level.
Oh,
Oh, well,
5?
there's adventuring rank, which is A through E. You guys are all E. And then your personal level is 5.
We're E? I thought we were F.
Oh, right. You're F, and you're trying to get up to E. F is it's almost like
Lowest.
pre-adventurer. It's like a blueberry.
All right, I gotta do this obligatorily, but what was your name again? Tabitha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you won't buy it for 30 gold pieces, but would you buy it for 1 copper piece?
I pick you up.
And no one's stopping me! Quick!
I pick you up.
You're like,
Lydia grabs her warhammer.
hilarious. So you pull Kid out of there. As you guys exit the tavern and you're on the main road, someone from the guild, dressed all in black, kind of like with a white mask, comes over to you guys. He takes off the hood, removes the mask, and you see like a young gentleman, brown eyes and wavy hair. He goes, "I'm from the guild.
Are you here
Come
for our
to
rank
see
mission?
Nydia and her party."
Right. And she'll
Not
like
here
throw
for the
her arm
rank
around
mission?
Kid.
How did you? What? How did
This
you?
is my party.
What?
Who?
You're the Slayers.
We are the Slayers?
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful to meet you. I'm Thomas. And he goes to shake your hand, Edgar.
Take his hand.
And you are? Goes to Kid.
I'm Kid Yellams.
Kid Yellams, nice to meet you. And you, sir.
JJ.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, another member of our party is
And
the
Mrs.
locket
Roche.
in there.
Oh yeah.
And he kind of like just wiggles it a bit and he goes, "Oh, that's strong spatial magic I feel from this. Where did you get
Right.
such an object? It's rare to come by that kind of magic all the way out here."
Gonna
Although
take out a handful of of jade that I have. Well, you see, there was a gargoyle made of this.
a gargoyle made of
More
this.
than one. More than one.
And he picks up a piece and he looks at it and he goes, "This looks like a jade gargoyle.
Yes.
Yeah,
Did it happen to be a pair of gargoyles that were traveling?"
yeah, the gray one and the green one.
Wow. They had bounties on their heads.
You don't say.
They did, and if you defeated them, then here you are. And he reaches in and pulls out a small pouch of coins that clink and gives them to you.
I keep this kid at bay. I don't trust him.
Let me see.
around the money.
What's it?
I'll
What's it?
take it.
It just sounds like coins. It could be anything.
It's copper. Okay.
I'll look in.
Just leave it.
It's copper.
Oh,
He's like scrabbling at him. Yes, there you are. Nothing incredible, but for keeping the roads safe, you very well deserve it. Nydia, it seems like you found a good party.
And she's just gonna be like, yeah,
she
you
hasn't
had any
passed the
doubts?
initiative.
And
We found her.
Really, you sought Nydia out.
No, she was kind of just there.
Yeah, I found her alone in the streets.
it was, Kid and I go back, and it was just really great
Oh,
timing.
right, she tried to kill him.
Say what now?
I did not try to kill him. That they are taking the
see,
story out of context.
His skull was like crushed.
No.
His
She
skull is
tried, but
fine.
it didn't work.
Yeah, show me your eye, kid. Lift up.
I like quickly like open my eye really fast.
Oh my, that looks quite serious. Your eye's so purple and bruised.
It's bruised. Oh, it feels better than ever. Well, when it's not whispering to me.
Wait,
I see. Well, take good care of your friend. It seems that he's got a touch to the head now.
It was a warhammer to the head. That one.
Nydia,
Mhm.
you're told to find new teammates, not to, I don't know, touch them in the head, as it were.
I did not.
it's all right. We'll straighten her out.
Yes, unless all of you become as special as your friend.
You think she's gonna do it to us too?
I'm not sure after the incident and what I've heard today. Perhaps we'll check up on you again for your own well-being. And he kind of
Yes,
like
sir.
gives a piercing look to Nydia.
What's the incident?
Nothing.
I think her hitting.
You can't
kid
just
in
tell
the-
us nothing.
You
just
guys
made it
have
seem
all
so
heard the
important.
rumor, just like those villagers said. The chance that she could be persuaded that she's a necrophiliac, and you also know the rumor of someone she gave somebody a bag of devouring.
I think I missed
She
the
really sleeps with
necrophiliac
dead
one.
people?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
He said it
Oh.
nicer that the other time.
Okay.
You had sex with dead people.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess it takes all kinds.
Yes, no kink shame.
You enjoyed that. You tap her on the shoulder.
She just like very loudly sighs and rolls her eyes.
So where can we go do our rank advancement?
Oh, you're all up for advancement within the guild. Well, wonderful. If you come on over to East City, I'm sure we can prepare something in advance for you. I could wait for you there.
Sounds good.
Don't have to come all the way into Central for a rank F to E. I think the city will be more than enough.
So what kind of stuff do you got to do?
For the rank up?
Yeah.
Well, usually there's some survival training and things like that for new adventurers, and then which you all must have gone through, unless, of course, you bribed the officials. And the Slayers wouldn't do that now, would they?
I don't have any money.
Yes. Well, and then after that, the F to E rank up is just to become familiar with the concept of a dungeon. We'll bring you into one of the beginner dungeons that is close to the city, that is well guarded, and we'll just observe your progress. You'll have to bring back some tokens that prove that you have been able to clear the dungeon.
Oh, that sounds easy. Let's go do that, guys.
Yes.
We can get better quests.
Can we go now?
Absolutely. All of the E rank quests will be available to you. There's quite a bit of monster slaying around. I hear that the South especially is experiencing, now that it's nearing winter and the harvests have come, lots of monsters and cursing, and good money to be made by adventurers such as yourselves to protect our good country of Estrus.
Thank you. It's very kind of you to come check up on us.
Nydia in particular. But I wish you all very well, and I will see you soon at East City.
Are you like special or something, Nydia? Like the guild's kind of sending people just to see you.
Yeah, special is a word.
Yes, it is.
Cool. All right.
And he walks off. And I think you see him walk into a shadow and then disappear.
Why can everyone do that? Kid disappears, he disappears, the witch disappears.
Magic.
You see like a peasant nearby, like shoveling like poo. He's like, I wish I had magic. Sucks for the rest of us.
I prestidigitate some poo.
No, I needed that for the animals.
It was for his fields.
And I think with that, we'll end this session of the Slayers as you guys make your way to the East City. And I think we'll pick back up at East City next time as you travel along the main road. I don't know if there's anything in particular that you would do. Maybe we'll do a little bit of a quick role play sesh to see what you guys would have said to each other along the way. But I think we'll do a little time skip, and we'll skip time until you run out of money, or unless you want to make more money along the way.
That's fair.
How about that?
So how much did we actually get from the gargoyles?
In the bag of the clinking coins, 20 gold pieces.
All right. Suppose we can split it even if Nydia wasn't there to defeat the gargoyles. 5 apiece.
No, we don't need to give her any. We
You
have
can
to
have
keep
my
a
share.
portion for Roger.
What in the world?
Isn't
Not
that
my
right,
God.
Roger?
All right. Got that done.
Amazing. So next time we'll pick up. I have my map now. I'm going to take a screenshot of this, put it in my notes, and then we'll be able to pay for your road trip to the rank up, and perhaps get some new and more interesting quests next time on Stories of the Slayers. A legendary band of adventurers who went down in legend, but not right now. That's in the future. For now, they're but level 5s and rank F in the Adventuring Guild.
Nobody's.
Perhaps nobody's. Thank all of you Hexagons for watching, and thank all of you for playing. You can find us on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Discord at the Hexagon TTRPG. Our next session is going to be on Monday at 7:30. That's going to be Avatar.
Monday?
Scheduled programming.
Why is it going to be on Monday? It's
Yo.
Tuesday. Tuesday for Avatar.
Whoa.
I'm so sorry. Tuesday at 7:30. Back to our scheduled programming, unless one of our players is still sick. I kind of don't know what we're going to do in regards to that. But maybe we'll have an internal discussion. But I really do hope that we're back to Avatar
We'll
on
let y'all
Monday.
know.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know.
Also, it is milestone, not EXP. So just to address that, as EXP was asked for.
Milestone.
Oh, for everybody, EXP. I'm sure you guys can all have one XP, but it's milestone, so XP all around. Once again, thank you all for watching. We're Hexagon. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.